U.S. President Donald Trump says he will not mandate face coverings nationwide to slow the spread of the coronavirus. Trump says the public should be free to decide whether to wear them or not. He made the comments to Fox News as the U.S. recorded more than 70,000 new infections for a second consecutive day. That's the highest number of daily cases since the beginning of the pandemic.
As the virus marches on in the U.S., public health professionals are begging people to wear masks and abide by social distancing rules. Florida alone recorded over 11,000 cases on Friday, with California, Texas and Arizona following closely behind. The nation's top infectious diseases expert had this message.
I can say as a public health official that I would urge the leaders, the local political and other leaders in states and cities and towns to be as forceful as possible in getting your citizenry to wear masks.
Contact tracing is no longer possible in the worst affected areas because daily infection rates are so high. Many politicians, including Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, are adamant about avoiding another shutdown, relying instead on increased testing to bring the virus under control. But with intensive care units in the state filling to capacity, it's already too late for that, and healthcare workers will have to shoulder the burden of being unable to save many lives.
And DW correspondent Stefan Simons is in Miami for us. Stefan, we're seeing grim new figures. What's the situation like in Miami?
Situation is grim, and as much as the figures are. Today, another 11,000 new coronavirus infection cases. That's massive. Yesterday, 15,000. Florida, as a state, has 20% more new coronavirus cases than Arizona, 70% more than Texas, double the amount of California. So this is the absolute red zone here. This is the worst case scenario in the last 4 weeks and for Florida. Remember, just a few months ago, and this is like Groundhog Day here, it was this governor in this state which came late to the game. They closed down late and they opened early, and people forgot to wear this or were complacent and didn't think it was necessary to wear this. Masks. We're back to masks, to basics. Wear a mask when you're outside, when you're inside, and tracing and testing. None of this has happened here within the last few months, and this explains why the numbers in Florida are so staggeringly high, dangerously high, because now tracing is not even possible anymore because the infection rates are daily so high.
So what are you seeing there on the ground? How seriously are residents actually taking the pandemic precautions?
I think they're beginning again to get a grip of how dangerous and precarious this whole situation for them is. The mayor of Miami-Dade County issued now a mandatory mask order for outside and inside. So that means people in Miami are supposed to wear a mask when they're outside, doing their business out and about, and inside. But, of course, how do you enforce this? That's really, really hard. There's millions of people living in Florida, of course, and then millions of those here in Miami. It is impossible to enforce this. And I have to say, so from what we say, it's about 50-50. We see a lot of people wearing masks, but we see an equal amount of people who just don't care, or don't seem to care, at least, for whatever reason that is.
So give us a little bit of a bigger picture in Florida. What exactly is the state government proposing to do to get infection rates under control?
Well, very good question. We talked to 2 doctors today, and they said they basically begged us as a transmitter to the public here in America and around the world, well, please wear masks, even if politicians don't agree on what to do. And the governor here has said he's not going to go back to shut down anything. So he's adamant about leaving things as they are, upping testing, upping healthcare workers and their support, PPE and what have you. Even the Army is here with personnel helping testing stations and so on. But a shutdown is not going to happen here. So what happens here is all on the shoulders of healthcare professionals, and they are begging people to practice social distancing and wear masks to flatten the curve, because that has not happened here.
And that was DW correspondent Stefan Simons reporting from Miami. Stefan, stay healthy.